Hello, this is Lewis on week 16, Out versus Stealth. Personally, I've been stealth throughout most of my transition, and I think this is a good topic for me because it's been on my mind a lot lately. Being stealth has made my life a lot easier. I don't have to deal with the same harassment, this discrimination that I did when I first started trying to transition. I don't have to worry that I'm not going to get a job because I'm trans. It's just a lot easier. But on the other hand, it's hard for me because I want to be open about being trans. I want to be a face for people when they think of trans people. I don't want them to think of men in fishnet stockings and high heels and just really insane drag queeny clothes. I want them to think of, well, a trans person can be the cashier at your local dollar store, or they can be your doctor, or they could be just about anyone, an average person. You wouldn't even know, probably, if there was a trans person. It's just that idea that trans people aren't just... they're not freaks. They're average people, and there's nothing insanely new about it. It's not a huge deal. It's just, I want to be able to portray that, and I want to be an advocate, for other trans people, and make it so that it's possible for trans people in the future to be open about who they are and not have to face discrimination and stuff. I want to kind of help pave the way, and that's the one thing you can't do when you're stealth. You can't pave the way for others. You just are kind of hiding and letting other people do the dirty work for you. And it's something that I don't like doing, and that's actually why I started on YouTube and stuff, because in a way I just want to be an advocate, I want to at least be out there somehow. And I've also started, it's not very significant, but wearing this, for example, when I go out somewhere, even to work and stuff. And most people don't recognize the symbol, but I like to think at least that anybody who is familiar with transness can be like, oh, hey, there's a trans person. It's just a way of being somewhat visible without really being visible. I also have a transgender color bracelet, which is really cool. I got it at Pride. It's my own way of being out about who I am and being visible without actually being out and visible. So yeah, as great as being stealth is, not having to face the harassment or the discrimination, being able to just be myself, there's also been instances where I've been at work and they were talking about, like, a trans guy that was on the news and just saying ignorant stuff about him, and every bit of me just wanted to scream, just wanted to tell them off, just wanted to just defend myself in a sense, because when you say negative things about trans guys and you say they have no right to use, like, the men's restroom and stuff, they're not only saying that about that person, they're saying it about me, because that's what I am. I'm a trans guy. And I just wanted to kind of say something and educate them. And I knew that if I did that, there was a good chance that I would end up outing myself. Not just because I was advocating for trans people, but because I was so upset that there's no doubt in my mind that I would have irrationally, without thinking about it, just blurted it out that I was a trans guy, and I didn't want to do that, because that comes with a lot of risks, that comes with a lot of possible harassment, that comes with a lot of possible discrimination. I mean, they were saying about the trans guy shouldn't be allowed to use the men's restroom. Well, maybe they wouldn't let me use the men's restroom anymore. Maybe they would give me shit about it, and I don't want to deal with it. So it's just that idea that it comes with a price being stealth, but it makes life a lot easier in the same way. And that's all I really had to say on this matter at the moment, and I hope this gave you guys some food for thought.